Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Port Canaveral, where we started this cruise adventure. Today we are just wrapping things up. I want to go over a few of my thoughts during today's video where we talk about the cruise adventure, things that are continuing to move forward, things that I really like, things that I hope kind of change a little bit in the future, but just kind of enjoying the last few minutes right here on our amazing balcony. Now, we did feel some of the rumbles first thing in the morning. Whenever we come to any of the docks where they use the thrusters, which are the side propellers, this is a good way to think about thrusters. You feel it really like a lot in here. It shakes quite a bit, but I feel like the view and the balcony are definitely worth it. For more experienced cruisers, yes, I think it's worth it, but if it's your first time, second time cruising, you may want to hold off in a room like this until you have a little bit more experience under your belt, just because of the, getting used to the rumbling. All right, we're all packed up, ready to head to Cabanas for that breakfast, not final breakfast on board ever, just on board this specific cruise. Got a table here at Cabanas and time for that very important review card where we actually tell them how we feel about this cruise adventure. Some of the questions are actually pretty basic when you get to them. It's how was the weather on your cruise? They can't control that at all, but they still want to know how you felt. How was the motion? Did the motion of the ship negatively impact your experience or anyone in your party? For me, this time it was no, but in a past experience I had, the motion did affect the adventure, and they want to know that for the itineraries and rough seas and all that good stuff. Also going over the friendliness and courtesy. Every single person we ran into, excellent, highest scores there. Overall room, fantastic. Nothing out of this, disrepair. Everything was good. Let's keep going here. Disney Cruise Line app impact on your cruise experience. Honestly, I thought it was positive. I think they have made updates to it to make it even better. I couldn't really put my finger on exactly what it was. It just felt a little bit smoother to use it, which was nice. I did notice that. Making our way down to food service here. Service, amazing. They always do an incredible job. Always impressed, everything. The only thing I'm putting very good instead of excellent here is the Cabanas food quality. I really felt like it took a little bit of a step down. Not huge, but enough for me to notice it. So I am going to give them a very good instead of excellent. So it's like it is, and it still is very good. It's just, I remember it being better. I gotta tell you, everybody did a really good job, giving some extra kudos to those who made it extra magical for us. But overall, an amazing cruise line vacation. There was only a few small things that I'm hoping that change again in the future. One of those things is the Pirate Night experience and Formal Night. Now, I know this is a shorter cruise, but I still feel like a Pirate Night for a shorter cruise. You remember it used to be that way when we went on our very first three-nighter. There was Pirate Night, there was Formal Night, there was something extra special. My feeling is they'll probably come back, which is one of those things that I noticed that wasn't quite the same as some of the earlier cruises that we've done, but we're getting there. Now, after being on this cruise ship, I can tell you with reassurance it is my favorite cruise line. There is no question. We've only been on one Royal, however, we've got a lot more cruise lines to try in the future, but at the time, this recording, and right now, Disney Cruise Line is the winner by far. Now, when I go into the cruise lines, I have different expectations. It's true, my expectations kind of change as we go from line to line, but I still want to experience them. And do I think that there's a possibility that even after trying all the different lines, or many of the lines, I've still loved Disney Cruise Line the best? Yes, I think that's a possibility. I've heard from friends who have said, Michael, it's probably going to be that way, and that's okay. That's okay. I just want to kind of experience it and share that with you. And it doesn't have to be a comparison. It can just be different things to do. And considering the fact that right now, anyway, Disney's fleet is much smaller than many other fleets, it's an opportunity to try new locations as well. So you're thinking, okay, Michael, if you already think Disney might be the best, why are you doing this? It's like, well, I kind of want to experience other things first of all, and try different experiences where we can go. Did actually do something different this time. I think I mentioned it earlier. I brought my luggage, it's a smaller one, it's a three-nighter, with me instead of having them take it off instead last night. I feel like it's a little bit more convenient. I just kind of got this with me in my backpack and I'm good to go. I feel like, I don't know, it was just easier this morning. I didn't have to worry about how much I could fit in the bag as I could carry on with my extra clothing and pajamas and all that. I was able to just put it right in this bag and just drag it around. It's not too much. It's a small bag, three-nighter. On a seven-nighter, I probably wouldn't do that, but so far it's been kind of more convenient. One other difference I did want to point out, on the Disney cruise ship, I like to take one last stroll. Not the last guest on board, not even close. Just one last stroll as we make our way off deck 5. I like to take one last look at the lobby atrium. It's something that I noticed you couldn't do on the Royal cruise ship, probably because technically there are more people there, but we're able to just walk through one last time before making our way off. It's nice. It's just a nice little ending perk. So you can leave right now if you want to, but there are still guests just enjoying the last few minutes. Here's my favorite chandelier at the moment on the Disney Cruise Line. It's the Disney Dreams amazing chandelier here. It drapes all the way down into the lobby atrium. It's such a beautiful ship. We'll be back on board for sure, no question. All right, here's our comment card for the Disney Dream. Until next time. It's funny, last day when you're just about to get off the ship, you got everything in hand, and you're all set to go, and you're looking at that pathway to leave, and you just take that extra second. I can't be the only one who does this. You take that extra second, you're like, this has been magical, and I kind of don't want to leave. But you know that you'll be back on board soon enough. So onward to our next adventure. All right, Dream. We'll see you real soon. It's been magical. Thank you very much. Thank you. See you real soon. Even the cast members say see you real soon. All right, bye, Disney Dream. See you real soon. As we're exiting here, check out this new area that Disney's put together for us, including Boba Fett, Encanto, and Welcome Heroes. Wow, this is a cool exit area of the terminal. I really like it. Through customs now, headed back to the car after an incredibly magical adventure. And you know, relaxing this time has made such a huge impact on the adventure. It felt longer as a three-nighter. Usually, three-nighters to me at least feel really short, but I've been relaxing more, as I mentioned a little earlier in the video series, on these cruise adventures, and it just makes it feel longer, which is awesome. Highly recommend it. Bye, Disney Dream. We'll see you real soon, but you know, its itinerary will be taken over by the Disney Wish, and the Dream will be headed down to Miami before you know it. I'm so glad we got back on. Another magical cruise in the books. The next one will be just around the corner. Thanks so much for joining me on this adventure. It was so much fun sharing it all with you. A huge thank you to our patrons for making it all possible. And until next time, have a magical day. See you real soon. There goes the drawbridge. You can see it's going all the way up there. Kind of makes me think of like an action movie where you'd like jump over. I'm obviously not going to do that, but it makes you think of it. It's kind of cool. I have never seen this before at Port Canaveral. Very, very cool. And we're actually still saying farewell to the Disney Dream back there as we're watching this happen. All right, that was it. Drawbridge going back down now. And that small little craft is making its way out to sea.